Hey guys, Banana Luck here and welcome back to another Virtual Realms video. It's gonna be a really short one. We're not gonna go through Dahlia again. What we're gonna go through instead is actually what you should do if you're gonna be summoning for Dahlia this weekend. So we know that her banner is out now. It's gonna start from Wednesday onwards, which is tomorrow, and it's gonna last through till Sunday. There is also a Magda Constance banner going on, and what I want to share is actually what I've been sharing even in the last event where we had the last banner, which was a limited one, to make sure that you manipulate your PD. So over here it states very clearly, Dahlia is guaranteed within 250 summons. But we know for a fact, if you've been playing this game for a while, that PD in this game is locked in at 200 and where was it? Okay, it doesn't say so, but basically in 220 summons, you're gonna get a guaranteed legendary no matter what. And okay, so it's 200, 5% for every one time you summon and not get a legendary. So 20%, 20 times 5, that's 100%. That's why it's 220. So once you hit the number, you're going to hit a legendary no matter what. So that's the baseline, what you need to understand. And in case you guys are still very new to the game, you're not sure how to check your PD counter, you can just go to summoning record. So you click on the information here, summoning record, and you can just scroll back to see what your last legendary was, how many summons ago. So in my case, it was literally one summon ago where we got Crash. But let's say we want to look a few more back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12. And let's just imagine that, we are past this. 12 and 13. So this is our PD will be 12 summons in. We need 208 more summons to hit another legendary. That's just assuming that you didn't see these two legendaries at the front. So that's how you count it. Even in pages of 10 as well, it's the same thing. You just count from the number where the legendary was. So if let's say the legendary was here, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how you do the math and that's how you check your summons. So now, the nitty gritty. So we know that 220 guarantees you a legendary no matter what. And you need 250 summons to guarantee you Dahlia. So if let's say you're fresh off PD, you're like me, you have 250 summons to go, then what you will do is actually summon 200 times on the Dahlia banner. And if let's say you don't get her in that 200 summons, then so be it. You wait for Friday, switch to the Magda and Constance banner, which is well worded. These two heroes are both great in their areas. And then pop your PD off this banner. Go back to the Dahlia banner after you pop your PD here and complete your 50 other summons to get your guaranteed Dahlia. So that way you sort of have a 1+1 going on. You obtain 2 different legendaries in 270 summons, and one of them is exclusive limited hero. So that's how I preached it during the last summons, and that video got quite a lot of traction, and I just thought it would be helpful since everyone's going to be summoning for Dahlia tomorrow. As I can see from the comments, even though people know that, she's not going to be that helpful if you're in the end game, but people still want to collect her, it seems. So that's situation 1, where you're fresh off PD, or maybe like 20, 30 summons ago, you just hit another legendary. That's what you do. Of course, if let's say you have less than 250 summons, you just want to gamble for Dahlia, just go ahead and pop all your summons on her banner. Now, if you're in the other situation where you have like, I don't know, 110 summons in, for example, into PD, and you do have 250 summons, then the option for you then would be, choosing whether or not you want to gamble for Dahlia at that 200 summons, 220 summons. So 90 more summons, if you're starting from 110, that's when you start going into PD. So you can then switch to the Magda Constance banner on Friday and try your luck with that. But if you just want to gamble and try for Dahlia, go ahead. But my suggestion would be to always manipulate the fact that this is a guaranteed banner. So you summon 90 times there, reach PD, summon for Magda or Constance, and then you can actually switch back to the Dahlia banner and, summon all the way that for that 100 and I don't know, how many was that? 160 times? In fact, you could even summon 159 times and then hop over to pop your PD on the Magda one again and then go back to the banner to actually get Dahlia in that one summon. So how that works is that because you have 159 summons, you are literally 61 summons away from another legendary. So in that scenario, what you would have done is actually get, let's do the math, 250 plus 20 first to trigger PD on the Magda banner. And then you go back there for another 60 summons. So that's going to be 250 plus 20, 270, and you add another 60, so 330 summons, and you get 3 different legendaries. Or rather, 1 Dahlia, and either Magda or Constance if you get lucky. So that's the situation number 2, and of course it all depends on you, but all this really works out only if you have 250 summons to spare. So people might be asking, am I summoning for Dahlia? Looks like a pass for now. I don't actually have enough summons for it. That's the first thing. And I do feel that Honora is a better summon as of now. And that's because she has that bond skill with Imret, the new unnameable unit. And I still want to see what the anniversary banner will be. Because bear in mind that the Magda Constance banner, this is not a 2x 15x event. You only get 15x increased drop rate for this legendaries if you do hit one. So the base drop rate for legendaries remains the same. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. I'm gonna link my last banner manipulation video in case you guys really want an in-depth run through of how to manipulate PD, but that's pretty much it. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I will try to address them before the server reset so that you have a clear understanding of what you should go for and what my recommendation for you would be. And in another news, I actually reached out to the content creator liaison at Watch Our Realms. So I was asking whether there's a chance that I could get test server access because I saw one of the smaller creators, Prospector. He actually reached out to the liaison and he actually got the test server access. So I'm gonna try my luck, reach out, see if we actually get it. But if we do, it's gonna be great because we can then start making content for heroes like Dahlia, Magda, Constance, even though we don't have them, which is gonna be great. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for the video. And also one side note, don't summon on this ancient banner. Really juicy stuff is coming up with Valderon, Paredes, and all that. So hold out on this. This is just a bait. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below. And I wish you guys luck if you're summoning for Dahlia. I hope you don't have to hit the full 250 summons. If you do, just make sure you do this manipulation trick that I just shared with you. So that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.